What's going on, boys? YouTube VOD peeps. Welcome back to another vid. Another VOD. Vid VOD. Another day of desktop getting progressively messier and messier with things. Various items. Alright. Volume. We're good? Okay. I love how I just turn into a sheep every time I'm trying to check the volume levels. Bah. Alright. Music. Brain FM. A new track. Wow. Epilogue. Cinematic medium neural effect. God damn. Alright. Boysies. Got a big day ahead of us. Big, massive day. Massive. Massive. Bit of world peace. Actually, you know what? I think world dominance probably becomes for world peace. Because if you dominate the world first, then you can make it peaceful. Now we're thinking like a real fucking conqueror. Every tyrannical king ever. World dominance. Okay, now we're good. Let's clear out the to-do, background art. We did that the last stream. Let's do... Parallaxing. Then after that, camera framing. And world dominance and world peace. Okay. Sweet. Glad we're on the same page here. What's up, Techno? How you doing, mate? You're a supporter of Chatterino? Wow. What the fuck? Did you hear that? Or was that just me? I had a might have been me, who knows? Man of culture, I see. Chatterino is just a goated application. Goated, I say. Doing a better job than Twitch at their own chat features. You have your own fork? Bro, that's insane. What are you doing in your own fork of Chatterino? Alright, let's turn down... I think the volume should be good compared to my voice. 30, yeah, we should be right. Power user stuff. Hashtag just power user stuff. Power user tangs. What is... Do you keep hearing that buzzing sound, Techno? Like the... Or am I just fucking dumb? What's going on here? Daniel, what's going on? Did I hear anything? Yeah, it's just me then. It's like just a weird interference through my monitors. My headphones monitor things, whatever you want to call them. Oh well. I'm going insane. The demons are talking to me. I hear the voices. Alright boys, well let's get cracking with today's work, eh? I've got a third left in my bubble tea, which I received at least an hour ago at this point. Delicious. Alright. Let's get crackety lackening. A beautiful day of 700 millisecond build times. So you know today's gonna be a good day. Bang bang. Something doesn't feel right. Something feels off. Don't know what it is. I think I need to get an external GPU or a new computer or something like that. That's alright. Can deal with it. At least I'm not in Unreal Engine anymore, you know? God. That was fucking hell. Hitting the save button and taking 3 seconds. Alright, so what I've gone and done, I got the Vim plugin for Sublime, so we're gonna do a little bit of Vimming, a little bit of. I have no idea how to use Vim, dude. This is, I'm gonna be very slow to begin with. But what I've also done is instead of the typical HJKL with the movement, I've changed it to IJKL. So it's more gamer friendly. And it's so much better. Because I have an auto hotkey script, which I've been using for the last, like, I don't know, all year so far. And it's been really good. Hot tip, if you want to get fast at moving around, what I've done is you hold down Alt, right? And then you go IJKL, and that'll basically just give you arrow keys. Like, it'll just be the arrow key movement. So you don't have to like move your hand off the home row. And I got U and O is home and end. And you know, you can do other things like hold down shift, select the whole thing, control, skip around. Like it's really quite helpful. But now that I've actually got Vim in here, don't have to use that. We'll just use Vim. So yeah, I gotta learn how to use Vim and get all the key bindings down pat. Astro, my man, thanks for the prime, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. You're telling me you didn't hear that just now? Yeah, alright. Something's fucked. Something doesn't smell right. Who shat themselves? What the fuck, dude? That. Something's fucked up. I don't like it. Restart Brain FM, see if that does the trick. Let's go to a different song, maybe. Alright, cool. Why is it so hot in here? Oh, probably because I just had a shower. I just had a very hot shower. And my body temperature's like, what? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I am the Randy Orton of game dev. Hope you're having a good day too, Hash. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, well, let's absolutely struggle through these key bindings one small step at a time. What am I doing today? Well, I think the first thing I want to do is, I'm actually going to do the to-do list in the reverse order. So we'll achieve world peace first, and then dominate the world, and then camera framing. No, let's just skip straight to camera framing, alright? Make it easy on ourselves. So what I want to do is probably just offset the camera to the correct height, which I can really do by hard coding a camera offset in there. So whenever I go to, I just heard the weird buzzing sound again. This isn't fun. I don't even know what that is. That's okay though. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. So camera position.x, position.x. I'm also gonna set the camera height. Alright. Oh. O. Easy. Okay. O to new line and insert mode. Okay. Getting there. GS camera dot position dot y is equal to. I'd like to say range shift -52. Take away the half height of the screen, which I don't know what that's going to be. Not the half height of the screen, but the sprite half height, which is going to be, actually have it up here. Jesus Christ. Sprite cave, so 853 divided by 2. 853 divided by 2. Take away 52. So I'd say we shift by 374. Something like that. And maybe that'll give us in the opposite direction, of course. Alright, well that's kind of worked, but not really. That's gone straight up. Okay, I think I need to do something different. 426 plus 52? 478? No, that's not right. 83. Oh wait, no, that's my bad. It's 360, not 853. My bad. Using the wrong one. 360 divided by 2. 180 take away 52 is 128. We shift by 128. There we go. Alright, so now it's framed perfectly. What the fuck is that noise, dude? Alright, let me like fucking yeet my audio interface real quick. Tell him who's boss. Test. We back. Let's see if that does anything. Cube, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Alright, so we're centered now, right? Cool. Oh no. Dorime. Disaster. Disastrix. What's going on? What's up? There's so many little bubbles left. Okay, so it's just gonna be a bunch of fucking algebra and camera math. Now the scale, right? I'm assuming that the scale is just 1 when we're like this. Because if it's 1, then that's pretty good. It's very nice. I don't know if that's very true though. I think there's a camera down here somewhere. There we are. No, zoom's 3. So I just completely fucking winged that and somehow got a perfect zoom right off the bat, which is very strange. Huh. Weird. I'll change that to 4. Yeah. It's interesting. We do take those. We do. Alright, time for some fucking dumb math. Some algebra. Some just pure caveman guessing of numbers. So we've got a height of 360, right? And we've got a normal width and height of, 1920 by 1080. Which, this is more like 720, but that's okay. Got some weird DPI shit going on. So what I want to do is lock the zoom to the height of the window, I would say. This is going to be real tricky to do without knowing how the fuck Windows works with their DPI scaling and shit. I don't, it's a mystery to me. I wonder if someone's written up an article somewhere on the internet. Windows high DPI scaling explained. Programming. Okay. So we got some docs. Beauty. So we've got our Win32 docs, eh? This content is targeted to developers who are looking to update desktop applications to handle display scale factor, dots per inch, or DPI. It changes dynamically on the application to be crisp on any display that they're rendered on. Now that's what we want. Alright, that's what we want. Creating a new Windows app from scratch, it's highly recommended that you create a universal Windows platform application. UWP applications automatically and dynamically scale for each display that they're running on. I think the fuck not. How about you suck my dick? Desktop applications using older Windows programming technologies, raw Win32 programming. Hey. Windows Phone, blah blah blah, are unable to automatically handle DPI scaling without additional developer work. That's okay, we can do that. Without such work, applications will appear blurry or incorrectly sized in many common usage scenarios. This document provides... Everyone gets this wrong as well, so I want to get it right, because you know how fucking frustrating it is going into something like Fmod, opening it up, and then just having like dog shit scaling and you can't adjust anything. Like, it took me a while to hone this in. You gotta like go on the fucking settings, be like, oh, properties, go to compatibility, change the high DPS settings, let me click a few buttons here, see what happens, or maybe we'll go on the fucking settings, but then it's like, oh my god, why isn't this working, blah 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 blah, interface, maybe we like force it to scale, it's like, whoa. So much effort. So I want to figure out what's going on here. And do the right math and shit and stuff. Or just wing it, one of the two. Probably the latter. Because in main here, as soon as we enter, I need to start getting jump points for this. Let's do that. Let's go. I'll call this at init or something. So we just go like there. Call this at map. And then I'll call this init. I keep forgetting that I've actually got Vim and I don't. I'm just stuck in insert mode all the time. Alright, init. Yep. So that's cool. Map. And then loop. I'll call this the loop. Loop. Now, in the init, right here, we've got set process DPI aware, right? Which does something. I'm hitting buttons. I don't know what those buttons are doing. Oh, let's just go on insert mode like a fucking simpleton. So, if we get rid of that, then it's gonna actually go to the right, like, this is 1080. Like, this is the actual thing. Maybe? Actually, it's not, because... So, I've purposely done this, right? I bought a fucking big-ass monitor. And on this monitor, I've got some really fucky scaling settings. So, the display resolution is 4K. Or whatever this is, 2K? I think that's probably 2K, right? And it's 150% sized. It's actually 1080p to display, it just fucking does some weird shit here. That is 4K? Really? Well, I guess 2K is like in between these two then. So yeah, this is a 4K display, right? It's got some scaling in here. I don't really know what this does, but I don't know. 1440 is 2K. That's right. That's right. Of course. We're back on ICANN for real, Zyra. And on a small project, combining the two. This is a demo of the combat. Will be done in... My due date was tomorrow. We're not gonna hit that. A week or so. We do have chill vibes in here, Thug. We do. So yeah, it's interesting. I tell you what, if I drag this over to my other monitor, which that's definitely... What the fuck is going on, dude? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Let's just fucking forget about it. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure all this out. I got more important shit to do with my time. Like, make this fucking game, baby. Alright, so... I've just winged this, and we've got the right resolution. So let's unwing it, and calculate it so that we know what the fuck's going on. So this is a zoom of 1. Okay. And our screen size is 1920 by 1080. Alright. And the canvas that we have here is 360. So now, I have a sneaking suspicion that 1080 divided by 360 is going to be 3. And that's why we did actually wing the correct value. Damn. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It really does. So you know what? Everything's all good. Everything is all good, man. Soul good, man. Better Call Saul. Good show. Now the next question is, how do I maintain this? So what I probably want to do is go camera. That's not what I want. I guess we're setting the zoom here. This should be like a second kind of derivative on top of the zoom, not the actual zoom itself. This is kind of for debugging. So... Shall I just... fuck around? Do a bit of trolling? I'll be like... I don't know. You know what? How about we just stop doing the debug mouse scroll? What a great idea. We will still animate to target though. Camera. Alright. Put this in here. Real paddywhack. Goddamn. Something something paddywhack. What's that fucking kids like rhyme or something? Something to do with paddywhacking. I have no idea. No idea. I'm sure you know real paddywhack. I'm sure you do. Some garbage, dude. Alright. What was I literally just about to do? Something. Oh yeah. Who wants a present? Who wants a little Christmas present? This is only for you boys watching the stream right now, and for you watching the VOD. I don't know how I can get you the link in this VOD. Called the club mix that I did Wednesday night. It's an hour of absolute slappers. So there you go. I'll probably post it on the second channel at some point. I mean, I guess you can look at the URL and copy that in. Actually, I'll just link it in the description of this VOD. That'll be the easiest way of doing it. There you go. Enjoy. Paddywhack's knickknacks. Yeah. You guys are working really well for me. So well, in fact, that I hit this button and it compiles in 700 milliseconds. I'm never going to get over that. Let me just suck out all these bubbles real quick. Like a fucking anteater. Sucking some ants. I should just go straight in the back of my throat and start choking. Mission accomplished, boys. This is Sublime. The only editor. After years of experimenting with a bunch of different editors, I'm kind of on some Sublime shit now, you know what I mean? Sublime build. It's just so simple and it gets the job done. Simple, fast, quick, versatile. It's like a less shitty version of VS Code. Bloated version, not shitty. Okay, so what I want to do is set the scale based off of whatever we're doing, really. So scale the camera, smiley face. Just camera dot target zoom is going to be equal to window height divided by whatever the height is of this guy. I'm going to put another thing up here and call it at sprite, so I can jump to it. Whatever the height of this is, so 360. We'll call that scene height 360. Okay. Divided by scene height. So window height divided by scene height. That'll give us the correct zoom that we want, right? Target zoom, and then we also have to animate to target. There we go. So now if I resize this, we're gonna squeeze in properly. Beautiful. Now obviously that feels really bad because it's all the way down here. So we don't really want to do that. This game is feeling really laggy for some reason. Gotta fix the... set a fixed frame rate at some point. Still pretty good these days, Zoggy. Pretty goddamn fucking good. Alright, so that's how we'll lock the camera in. But now the next question is, do we even want that? Like, this is... I don't really want it to be there. We kind of want this to be centered on the screen. Or if not centered, then... at least not... horrible. Like, up in a little bit, you know? So I'm talking like... Now this would be an excellent opportunity to try out the slider, which is the whole reason why I actually set up the get wrecked earlier. So let's look at some get wrecked examples. And while I'm at it, I'm going to raise my desk because I don't like sitting. The VODs are up on my YouTube channel. I post them on an archive. If you type !VOD, you'll find the link. Illusion. The VODs don't get posted on Twitch because sometimes I listen to copyrighted music and they just mute it, so yeah. !VOD. Yeah, without the S. Should probably alias VODs as well. It's a manual crank. It is a manual crank, real paddywhack. Bit by bit. Like, we're going up. Yeah, I feel like I'm lining up a fucking car window right now. A very, very big car window. Yeah, Jai's still in the private beta. Bedtime in Canada, eh? Sleep tight. Sleep tight. Lights out. Alright, we're set. Now we're in business. Oh, so much better. I need to get a fucking proper mic at some point. One of the youngest people on Earth to have personal experience with manual windows. Yeah, we are the last generation to have the experience. Nay, the pure... I don't even know what to call it. Bliss. The opportunity. The... Words are failing me today. The privilege. That's what I was going for. Of manual crank windows. It's such a fine art. To be fair, my old car that I used to have back in Australia, little Toyota Corolla 2002, mate. It had the manual crank. I will never, ever own a car without a manual crank. When I'm driving down the highway at 100 kilometers an hour, and I want to feel the breeze in my hair, there ain't nothing more exhilarating than taking your hand off the wheel, just fucking cranking it, you know what I mean? I wonder how many accidents have happened because someone was cranking the window. It's probably why they're no longer manual. Alright, enough fucking crank talk. Let's crank this game out, shall we? That's right. Alright. Going to some examples of get wrecked. Slider. Okay, so we go wrecked, slider, wrecked, float value, range, whatever the fuck this is. Okay, so the wrecked will just be get wrecked. Get wrecked. I don't even know, mate. I don't even know. 0, 0. Oh, yeah, this is annoying because this is going to be in fucking the world space and shit. Oh. 200, 400. Slider float value is going to be GS camera dot position dot Y. And we're going to go to from negative 100 all the way up to 100. Come on, you can do it, buddy. How do you skip the words without the punctuation? It's like, there we go. Shift it. Easy. Okay. That's nice. I like that. Alright. I don't know what 3 does. We can leave it though. Slider theme, we can leave null. So, look at that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. DW. There we go. Leave that null. Call this balls. As any true man would. What do we got? Now, I'd love to be able to see what's going on here, but for some reason it's a bit too much to ask. Slider theme type given as 64. Alright, what if we go null? Which just fucking crash. Crash and burn. What the fuck is happening? What? Something's not right. Yep. Maybe passing null isn't the best idea for this. Oh, I passed my theme, right? Or pointed to my theme? No. Randy theme. Nope. What the fuck? Wanted slider theme type given overall theme. Okay, Randy theme dot slider underscore theme happy. Why the fuck do you want a pointer? Why do you want a pointer to the theme, bro? What's going on here? Huh. Interesting. I don't know why. But I'll bite. I'll bite. What the fuck is going on here? What are we doing? Get hash, lock, identifier. Just doesn't really want to work, eh? No idea what is going on here. So slider theme, prefix, suffix, identifier. And just like get rid of that. I don't know. Oh, this is the example. My bad. I'm getting angry. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. What's that? 3. Min value, max value, spin box step. What dominance does automatically lead to world peace, because once you dominate the world, you're free to declare world peace. That's how it works. You know what? Fuck you. I don't need you. I tell you what. I think I know what's going on here. I think I do. I think I do, mate. See this down here? You like per frame update? It's getting cold. 4. This shit. So maybe... Of course. Of course. And there is actually no rendering context here. Yeah, so that's also an issue. The update and the rendering are tied together, which is not ideal. That's okay though. I will just go fuck myself. What the fuck? Balls. Nice. Let's get rid of some hundreds here. Where are you? Okay, I don't even know how to update this. I give up. I give up. I'm defeated. I've been defeated. I gotta read Ryan's article series on UI programming and make my own, like, very simple version of it, just for debugging purposes. Come at me, bitch. Whoa. Yay! So let's just get back to work and not really care about it. Goodbye, get wrecked. I don't need you. Alright, so what was I doing? I was basically just trying to dial in the camera position. That's all a man really wants at the end of the day. Because right in the center, kind of iffy. Why is it at 128? Why isn't that making a difference to anything? Oh, probably because I didn't compile. There we go. 128, so I'd say like, I'll just do 40 or something. That looks pretty nice. 52 for good measure. Which, coincidentally, it's probably, yeah, I don't know. Where do I want to take things from here? So 40. Oh, I probably want to, yeah, 40. So, now this would obviously have to zoom in pretty far to get down here, right? Another thing to note is the scale of this little motherfucker is off. I have him at like 60% scale of what the actual sprite is, so the pixels are out of whack. That's okay though. That's okay. I think I might have to hit up Frederick and say, hey, we need to reframe this. So that's like way too much. The play space is here. Kind of want it to be here. But we also want the kind of big kind of vista. So let's just get the framing right on the level of, you know, the player, the ogre, all that kind of stuff. I probably wanted to zoom in even more. So instead of having some kind of arbitrary, why am I not doing all the camera stuff down here? Oh, I am. It's right here. My bad. So instead of having this, and well, at the whim of the scene, what I'm going to do is just going to freeball it. still want it to be locked to the window height though. So we're going to have the window height variable in there. Times by scene height, divided by scene height. That'll give us 3. And now we just scale that, I guess. Times it by 0.5 or something. I don't know. We'll see. So that's feeling pretty good. Probably a bit too big. Say like 1.2. So this will be like 4 or something. Yeah, so that's feeling like a nice kind of size. Ah, Frederick's here. Just give up to if you never try, never fail. Yeah. That's very true. Very true. Yeah, so I was messing around with the framing earlier, Frederick, and I was like locking it into the full height of the screen. The problem is, it's like it feels way too far down. Like the play space would be down here, right? I kind of wanted to be centered on the screen a bit. Now I don't know if we should have it. Probably feels good to like rule of thirds this, you know. So I feel like this kind of level would be good. I really wish I had a slider and that I could dial things in with. Oh fuck. Where's Game Maker when you need it, you know? -40, -50. I can't even tell if I'm going in the right direction now. It's probably the wrong direction. The fuck? Hello? Why does this keep happening to me? My computer does not like me today. Yeah, that's the wrong direction. -20. Whee! 40, 30, probably 30. Fling your fingers on a tiny camera screen. No, chill. I'll give you specifics. I'm just fucking spitballing at the moment. How dare you not be able to read my mind, Frederick? Have you ever worked with people where it's like, I want you to make the art better. A little bit more better. And then you're like, oh, okay, can do. There's very specific instructions, let's go. Yeah, my whole PC is throttling. As per usual. That's just how we roll. Get some ice cubes. Put it on the CPU. Yeah, the Aussie accent probably is a barrier to the whole mind reading thing. It does check out. Tell you what, it might be worth watching a GDC talk on cameras. I have one here. I don't know where I put it. Got one on the Master of the Katana. Melee combat in Ghost of Tsushima. Which we'll look at once I actually start honing in the combat, but I feel like I can just fucking wing it, dude. Like, who cares? it looks good, it is good. That's all you need. Now, in terms of scaling, this feels like the right scale. 2D cameras are different from 3D. Yeah. The talk was really on just general, like, smoothing, following, positioning in 2D and 3D. Let's get these fucking hitboxes, dude. Where are the debug recs? Ooh, actually, so this would be a good situation where we use Jai to do some fancy schmancy stuff. But I actually don't know how to do that yet, so we're just gonna comment them out. Something to do with the context. Debug rect. There's another one down here. Look at that. So much more better. Yeah, I totally animated it all by myself, Kyle. There was not a guy named Just Frederick who did it for me, because I'm like a pro artist and everything. So, that's all me, baby, you know. Soft boundaries, yeah. It's like you were saying the other day, do the square root thing. But before I do that, I've actually got to get the positioning of like where I want things to look, you know. Where shall they look? Whee! It's just one of those moments where I can infinitely just... Infinitely? It's probably not the right word. It works though. I can just sit here and look at this screen forever, just umming and ahhing about scaling and all that kind of shit. Like, oh man, it's gotta be perfect. What if we did this or this or this? But at the end of the day, kind of just gotta go for the good enough and be like, yeah, this feels like the right size. So we'll just leave it there and lock something in and go. In terms of height difference between the player and the ogre, it's feeling pretty good. Coming like right up to the dick level. Like we probably don't want it to be any bigger than that. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Could have them be bigger, but this feels good. Feels right. Changing wine zoom when the ogre does the yeet move. Yeah. I don't know. So it would be kind of cool. Like he zooms out. He's getting ready for the jump. Just goes boof. Bonks you down. I guess the real kicker here is we define a default kind of level of zoom, of like what we kind of want the moment to moment to be like, and then the maximum zoom, and then we base the art off the max. Or at least shoot for the max. At least have headroom for the max. So we could call this the default. And then I think just that could be the max. Seems like a good way of doing things. So now switching between these two. 1 to 1.2. Just like 3 to 4. Yeah, we could even go wider than that. Jumps too high. Do you want to change camera or add out of frame indicator? Yeah. Yeah, it is very easy to get sunlocked, Kyle. Why is this lagging so hard? Is this lagging for you on the stream? I wouldn't even just realize that. It's so laggy. Jesus. That's insane. Yeah, I think it's time for an upgrade. Except, it isn't time for an upgrade. Like I mentioned, like I say every day. More important things to spend money on than a new computer. Like Frederick! Graphically intensive. Fire. I want to have a button. Some kind of button that I press where I can do things. Where the fuck is my... I swear I put a... Okay, apparently not. Loop. So right here, I'm gonna put a little sneaky debug. Debug, say K key debug. GSF dot, or we have to do it after the key press. I'll put it here as well. GSF dot, let's go GS dot key down. Do a key down. Key down. Input dot key. Nope. Go char K. Do the K key. Key, do you love me? And now we'll do a if x K key debug 1.0. It's not much zoom. What if we... I need a new hotkey for escaping. Tab. Alright. If case.quit. if GS key pressed. I'm just gonna key down, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Key down, char, nope. We go input dot key input, key code dot tab, probably a thing. Then quit equal true. Boop. Easy. GSF is game state frame. Mr. Phillip. And GS is game state. GSF gets cleared every frame. I have a similar thing with entities. And it's very useful when you want to query the state of the last frame. But you don't, you know, you're not on the last frame. In certain scuffed situations. Alright, so maybe we'll try and even just fucking go down to like 0.5. That's gonna be very far. Whoa. That's so laggy on stream. I apologize, boys. Jai language with a bunch of Jai libraries, modules. Like it's so hard making these decisions because it's like a concrete thing that I have to be like, yep, we're gonna go do this, and then Frederick will go off and resize and like do all that and blah blah blah. It's concrete. It's a big decision. That doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It is what it is, you know. No point getting hung up on it. I think that's probably like the max we want to go for right there. Jump and be like, so then he's got some pretty good headroom. Pretty small considering TV. Let's put on the other monitor. Yeah. It's a good thing to think about because I am looking at this at a massive fucking monitor. But also, no one's playing this on their fucking TV, dude. Come on, bro. Of tiny laptop people. Well, I'm dragging it over to my tiny laptop people, and tiny laptop people. I'm dragging it over to my tiny laptop, and it still feels pretty good. So, yeah, it is a bit small. To be fair, we could just fucking not even care about like this max zoom. We'll just call this the max zoom, and we'll design the game around it. But it'd be so cool to zoom out when he does the fucking the ground pound. Tell you what, I'll meet you halfway. Just leave it at 1. We'll just call this the perfect height. Done. Actually, no, that was a bit small, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll call 1 the perfect height, or the perfect, like, not perfect, but like max, right? So this will be the max, and then we can zoom in from there. Yeah, it does kind of depend on the genre, but we can compare to other games. And we can always adjust it based off feedback, right? This feels pretty perfect to me. Pretty fucking solid for a max. And you can always zoom in, you know? It's like this, and you zoom in like that. It's a bit extreme, but... Yep. Let's treat this like the max. But it's more likely going to be something like 1.2. .5 even. Oh, if the ogre jump, yeah. So this is probably going to be like the general kind of screen play, the screen size. And then we'll zoom out a little bit for the ogre jump, zoom back in. Yeah, that feels really nice on my laptop. Perfect. Like the back goes a bit off screen, but it's not the end of the world. The concern is not to be able to read the animation frames. Important aspects are to know your position and the ogre's position. probably a bit much. Like a 1.4. Alright, let's call it. Let's reverse these. Hello? The fuck? Strange. That was, I guess it's like integer stuff. Hashtag just integer tangs. This is the moment to moment. It doesn't feel small, it feels good. On the laptop, it's feeling pretty good as well. Like, it's readable. Alright, let's lock it in. So, in terms of height and scale, we're solid. But basically just gotta shift everything, right? Just gotta shift everything up. How can I give an exact value? I mean, I've got negative 30 here, so... It's readable on my stream that takes up 1/4 of my phone. Okay, that's good. Okay. So to kick things off, it's center, take away 40. So... really know how to calculate this. Like, we could try and eyeball it, but... So 52 is the play space. And then 360 divided by 2, 180. So we shift it up by 180, take away 52, I would say. So, kind of like select all the layers. There we go. So what did I say? 180. So we shift it up to 180. Okay, so that'll get it in the center of the screen. as in this should just be the half height. Yep, 180. Okay, and now we shift it down by 52. Oops. Should probably do the ambient lights as well. Alright, 180 and then 52. Alright. That... is it right? I don't know. How am I going to test this? How do you go into F? Control F? There we go. Like a finer grain on the zoom. See. Bro, why is it stepping out so hard? Eh, it's good enough. I guess we can fit the screen, right? Ow. Yeah, the ambience is post-processing. I realize that. Just didn't want to ruin all your hard work by not shifting it as well. Let us compare. I just tried to full screen, but we don't have full screen yet. Alright. It's not feeling right, hey. Like it's like it's not right. Definitely not right. Oh, I guess because I'm also not scaled in properly. Like punched in properly. How do I do that? Framing's fucking hard, dude. I don't like this. Like, because then, like, that's the correct kind of vibe, but now we'd like punch in even more. And it's kind of like that. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could try and eyeball it. Yeah, that's probably the best way of doing things. Alright, up here. Focus on this. Way too far up. It's a tricky part because it's like it's not. Oh, okay. So I punched in with that. It would be really nice if I could full screen this, because then I would get 100% accurate. Who knows? Catch you later, Frederick. I'll have the specifics done by the end of this session. I'll put them up on Trello. That to me is feeling like the correct framing. I think this is a bit more zoomed in since it is full screen. Which I wonder if we can try and full screen it. How does one full screen? One does not simply full screen on Windows, nor anywhere else for that matter. Maybe there's something in the D3D11 example. Full screen. Nope. Oh, maybe we can Alt-Enter. Actually, that's just a D3D thing, right? Yeah. We use an OpenGL. What about the simp example for simps? Full. Nope. Full. Nope, no full screen. Okay. I'll go fuck myself. Window creation, Windows jar outline. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Philip. Good to have other J users in here. Okay, so window creation. This is where the whole Windows thing happens. What'd you say? Line 66. Right here, mate. Toggle full screen. Oh. There we go. That's what I'm after. I know Mr. J-Blow wouldn't leave me hanging without a clean full screen toggle. So I'm gonna say if gsf dot we'll do the key press, right? Input dot key code dot F11. Hwin, desire full screen, save window info. How the fuck do we get access to the Hwin? This is a very Windows specific thing. It's return value create window. Yeah. But I don't like it should be abstracted over, right? Window, create window. Window. No, it literally just okay. Yeah, it literally just passed in window. That does make sense. Yeah, H-wind. Turns the H-wind. That's pretty fucking cool. But I'm curious, like, how does window even get to, like, what type did I put window as to begin with? Window type. Window creation dot window type. Import window creation. Window type wt dot window type. Import window type. Find this for the people. Window type. Okay. So that's where it gets defined. And now because this is all kind of just compile time switcheroonies, and window types literally going to get defined as a H-wind. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, that's a little detour. TLDR. We chuck in the H-wind. Window. Desire full screen. I do desire full screen, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Saved. Saved window info. A pointer to the saved window info. So I'm guessing that's... Oh, fucking know, dude. When talking full screen back, we want to remember the size of our old window, so we use save window info. Oh, that does make sense. Does make sense. Now, why is that an in value and not a return value? Just semantics, I guess. Potato, potato. It kind of forces you to think, oh, I got this, but then you also just do like the must thing, right? Get window rect. Okay. Interesting. In parameter and an out parameter? No way, bro. Ah, true. That's cool. Alright. Let's get it. So now... Ah, yeah, that makes sense, because then it just remembers the last one. 5-head. Absolutely fucking 5-head, mate. So we probably want to put this in the game state then. We probably do. Saved window. gs.saved window. Pass that in. Bang. Toggle full screen. True. Now, no. I kind of want to flip-flop between the two. So, I guess we'll just go like, is full screen. False. GS. This starting to break down. Now the return value is pretty much whether it was a success or not. Great success. It's a bit of a complication here. Maybe in window there will be a like is full screen variable that we can just piggyback off. So I don't really want to duplicate this. What if it gets out of sync? That would be kind of cringe. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Let's see if the H-wind could be like get is full screen or something. I don't know. Toggle full screen. Just search for full screen. Full screen. Nope. Well, I guess we're just gonna wing it. gs.fullscreen is full screen. Okay, so now when we press this, we're just going to try and invert this, right? So we go if toggle full screen. Should give us the success that we want and desire and need. And then we're also just gonna invert gs.fullscreen is equal to invert. It's not convoluted at all. Bang. Okay. It's a little bit funky, but it works. It does work. Do 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 do. Whoa. It's freezing this stream. My screen is frozen. Hello? What the fuck is happening here? Oh, it's I don't know. Yeah, VODs, if you go !VOD, you'll see the VOD channel. It's a little slow on the upkeep. Like, it's instant on my screen, almost. Kind of, not quite. Okay. No problem, Ineptus. Okay, well, we'll call it there. Full screen. Morning, Nottingham. My favorite place in the world. Alright, well, all of that basically so I could do this. Over here. And compare the two. Come on, Mr. Ogre. Come get me. Whee! Alright. Let's line these up. It's basically perfect. Look at that. Oh. A little bit too... To be fair, the zoom is also... no, the zoom's pretty good. A little bit too far down. Alright, that's it. That is the new height for Mr. Frederick. New scene that he can paint. Alright. Done deal, baby. Let's go. Alright, so we'll save this as cave WIP underscore framed. Actually, I'll just call it like V2 or something. I don't know. Club gig was good. It wasn't really a club gig, it was more of like a practice run at a club on a Wednesday night with nobody there. And I used that time to record a mix, which I posted in chat earlier. Let me find it and grab it for you. There you go. So, good vibes were had. So much fun listening to my music on a full club system. Just fucking hits. Full volume, mate. Alrighty, well, I think we are ready to rumble. If I do say so myself. Alright, let me upload that to... Alright, let's just make sure it feels right in here. Like, does that feel like the right kind of height? I guess it does. Yeah, definitely. It's like perfectly centered. It's nicely weighted. You can't really dial these in with math. It's more of a, does it feel good, you know? Alright. I'm gonna rename this to... Yeah, I'll just keep it framed. Now, in terms of actual dimensions of like left to right, I guess that should be fine as well. Like as you go towards the edge here, it'll just clamp to the side. Like it'll just slowly clamp, like square root style, you know? We got plenty of room to run around in. Okay, let's attach this. And that's pretty much like the max of how far out we would go, right? But usually on a play basis, it'd be like this far. Cool. So let's move on to the parallax. Parallaxing. And then we are done with the scene for now. Yes. Boop. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. What a lot of effort for something that's tweaking a couple variables. Alright. Framed. Scene. Okay, sweet. All right, let's take a bit of a brain break whilst watching a GDC talk on camera movement. So, in essence, not even really taking a break. I guess it's a break. Now, where the fuck did I put that filthy little video? I don't even know. Oh, I attached it in Trello, didn't I? That makes sense. Juicing the camera. Nope, not stamina. My computer is so slow. What's going on? I think I might restart my computer. This is getting a bit fucky. I haven't been following Casey's course, but I did subscribe to it literally yesterday. So maybe it's worth going through a little bit of the material on that. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop and start stream again. It's gonna be annoying because I'm gonna have to stop the VOD or stitch them together. That's fucking irritating. Yeah, but it can't really be helped because I need a restart. Alright, boys. Sit tight. I'm gonna go offline for like a couple minutes while I restart. Give me a sec.